All right, it's here, day 3 of our 12-day pre-cruise countdown.
Day 3?
That's right.
Does that mean we're 3 days away from a cruise?
It does, and we are going to kind of finalize our packing. We've been showing you how we've been putting things together, how we go about just our whole process of getting ready, and now it's down to the big luggage and what we're going to take and what we're putting in and trying to keep it under that 50-pound weight limit. That's right. I got my coffee here to help me. So let's get started. All right, we are going to start by going to Matthew's room, getting all of his clothing and things out, organized, rolled, folded, whatnot, put in the packing cubes, and then we will bring them in here to put in our luggage here and kind of show you how we are organizing our luggage for the 3 of us and making it all happen and hopefully staying under that 50-pound weight limit like I talked about. All right, here's a few of Matthew's things. I'll tell you how we are organizing here. Here is his dinner clothes here. I have 4 pairs of shorts, like a little bit nicer shorts, and I think there's like 5 t-shirts there, an extra shirt, because he can rewear the shorts if he needs to. These are just for dinner. He wears athletic clothes during the day, and then after dinner he likes to change back into his athletic clothes to go hang out with the kids. So basically that's just for dinner. He's also going to be wearing jeans and a shirt to the steakhouse one night, and he has his outfit for formal night, which you will see in a little while. Okay, then we have a couple pairs of swim trunks here. And I have all these shirts. These are just shirts that he's going to wear, and these with his swim trunks into the port or around the ship. Then I have his athletic clothes. Is what I do is I roll a shirt and shorts up together like this. That way all he has to do on the cruise is grab them out of the closet and put something on, and you know that they're gonna somewhat match. You know how kids are. Anyway, so he has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8 outfits there, because there's 7 days on the ship, and also we have an extra day. We're going to be in New Orleans an extra day, and I do not do laundry, like I said, on the ship, so that should be plenty to get him through until we get home. All right, and now I'm going to roll these shirts up, and I'm doing a little experiment here. You'll notice some of the clothing I'm rolling. I also am folding a few things this time like that. And I'm going to put them in the packing cubes like that. There's always this controversy on the internet about, do you roll or do you fold? Which causes less wrinkles. So we're going to do a little experiment here on this cruise, and I guess when we get unpacked and in the room, we'll tell you which way is actually the better way. All right, so I'm going to roll these things up now, and we're going to start getting his things in the packing cubes. The dinner clothes into this packing cube, and like I said a few minutes ago, we rolled half of his clothes and we folded half, and we are going to do a little experiment to see which way ends up with the least amount of wrinkles on the cruise. So let's put these in, and actually this is a little pair of shorts that we missed, so I'm going to just tuck those right up in there. And there's still a little room on the sides here. I can tuck some things in if need be. So there you go. We are all set. We have Matthew's things packed up, and let's go put them in the suitcase. All right, now that we have Matthew's things here in the packing cubes, I'm going to get started and kind of just talk to you about what we're bringing for a 7-day cruise. In the past, if you watch any of our other packing videos, there's a lot of similarities and there's some differences each time we cruise, depending on whether we're flying to the port, driving to the port, how long the cruise is. There's lots of variables there. So this is a 7-day cruise. We are flying to the port. We are staying a day, a night, after post-cruise. So we are bringing a couple extra things to wear for that day and, you know, to fly home as well. So let's kind of go over what we're bringing. One of our big luggages here is Jamie uses for his clothing, and then we put our toiletry bag in here for flying. Okay, this has all of our toiletries. It's a little heavy because it has everything for the three of us in here. Is what I do with that is for flying, it has to go on the checked luggage, but I do like to bring it on the ship with me. So when we are going to the ship, is what I do is I take this out before we go, and I put this in our carry-on, and then I take our, you know, some of our dirty clothes we had from the night before or whatever, and I throw it in here in its place. So I kind of make a little swap at the hotel the morning of, before we get on the ship. So anyway, so this side of Jamie's suitcase here, he has, you know, some shorts that he's going to be taking to go at night, and I just threw in like our little backpacks for the port, our handy little shoe organizer here we're gonna have, our little laundry baskets, my hair dryer here, and just a few things like that that might weigh a little more that I need to check in there, put in there. He has his belt. Then we have his packing cubes here. We have one packing cube that just is full of shirts for him.
Hey, there's my Fun Squad shirt.
Yeah, right on top. Then we have some kind of, this is a few things to work out in, because we plan to go to the gym this time and work out. So that's that, his swim trunks, and a few shirts for the ports. And this is underwear and socks and that. So I went ahead and packed those things because I figured nobody really cares to see underwear and socks and all that stuff. So there we go. Now, next is what we'll have here, if you can see these. These are his shirts that he will have for dinner. We'll probably bring all these. We might leave one or two behind, but that's the plan, to bring those here. His pants for formal night and shirts. And I will put these probably in a packing cube. The other outfits I will put in one of those nice bags here that I purchased to keep them from wrinkling, and I will lay those neatly on top here, and then we will close this up and hope it's under 50 pounds. It's going to be a real close one, but I think we'll do it. I think we can do it. All right. So, like I said, we will show you the final video of everything closed up, packed up, and do the official weigh-in Saturday morning before we leave for the airport. So you'll have to wait for then to find out if we made the 50-pound weight limit. I hope so, since it's kind of last minute, huh?
Yeah, we better.
Anyways, the reason I don't like to shut these yet is I like to keep these hanging until the night before, which would be tomorrow night, as long as possible, and not leave them all crunched up in the suitcase, folded, and everything smashed any longer than necessary because of wrinkles. It just helps prevent wrinkles. Okay, let's move on to what I'm taking here. All right, Matthew and I share this luggage here. We're going to share this one. I have a side here with my packing cubes with the little flowers on it. Matthew has his side here. So Matthew is neatly packed up. You saw us pack these earlier with his athletic clothes. He's got his dinner clothes here. He's got some pajamas, swim trunks, and his underwear and socks. So those are his packing cubes. He will be bringing, let's look up here. He has his pants, his shirt for formal night. He's also bringing a pair of jeans and this other shirt for the steakhouse. So that will be what he's wearing. Then my side here, I have some workout clothes as well. Oh, they're in here, I guess. Yeah, workout clothes, because I plan to go to the gym too. I have in here underwear and all that good stuff, and socks. My swimsuits, I have quite a few swimsuits because I usually wear a lot of swimsuits on the cruise. Let's see, and I also have some of my things to sleep in as well. I have some little sweaters to wear. I usually bring up like a black and a white one that kind of go with anything to wear over my dresses at dinner because it gets a little chilly on the ship. Have a little purse to take on formal night to dinner. I've wrapped up a couple pairs of my shoes. I'm limiting my shoes this time. I did really well with my shoes. I am bringing my tennis shoes. I have these for formal night, and I'm bringing these black shoes and these little navy blue kind of wedge, kind of flip-floppy shoes that look a little nicer. Then I will be bringing some flip-flops for the beach as well. And pretty good on the shoes. I usually end up bringing a lot more. And is what I'm bringing, then is I plan to take all of my dresses that I'm wearing to dinner. I'm going to be rolling them and putting them into this packing cube, and that will be laying right here on top, and we'll be good to go. I do not want to do that though until right before the cruise, because like I said, I don't want things to get wrinkled. So I'll be bringing, I have a couple of dresses here, a couple new ones, a lot of old ones. There's this one dress I got. I just love this dress. It's so, I don't know, it ties on the side like this. It's kind of cute. I like it. Anyways, I'm bringing that. Have a couple just skirts that don't wrinkle that I can wear on just around the ship or whatever. Have my dress for formal night. I'm actually going to wear, I had a dress that I had planned to wear, and I've worn it before, but I planned to wear it. I put it on and it actually just did not fit that well, and I was kind of disappointed because I've gained a couple pounds. Anyways, but I am going to wear this dress instead. I love this dress. I actually wore this in our daughter's wedding, to our daughter's wedding. So I'm going to bring this. It's very comfortable, so I will be wearing that for a formal night. And I'm bringing this along too, just in case we decide last minute to go the second formal night. Right now, we're not planning on going. And that is the extent of our clothing. I have a few cover-ups here, and like I said, those will all go in that packing cube, and that's it. And we are ready to go. We have our carry-on, and I'm going to show you that next. Now I'm going to show you what we bring in our carry-on. I'm going to take a look down here, and let's go on this side first. One thing we always bring in our carry-on is this little bag here. And I still need to put a couple things in it, but this is our embarkation bag, so to speak. That's what we call it. So it unzips, and there's some little compartments inside as well, and zippers. We put our outfit that we are going to wear on embarkation day in here. Also, we will put something that we're going to sleep with for the first night in the hotel, their pre-cruise, and that all goes in here. We put this in here in our carry-on, and then, like I said before, once we are at the hotel and getting ready to leave, we take this out, put our dirty clothes in it, put that in our large luggage in place of our toiletry bag, and our toiletry bag then will fit in here. So that's how that works. So that will go there. I also am bringing, I have my curling iron, flat iron, brush, things like that in here I'm bringing. We have this little dry erase board, which we don't use as much anymore because we usually get the chat feature on to keep in touch with each other on the ship, but we bring that anyways with some dry erase markers. Then we have our sign down here to hang on the door, and our little command strips. We usually throw in a few little baggies. These come in handy for a lot of things. Sometimes you just have something wet. Maybe you don't have something to put it in. You want to bring some snacks off to the port with you. There's just a lot of reasons you can use little bags for. So we usually always throw in a couple of those. Then over here we have our other little packing cube. This is kind of a packing cube we use to get when we get on the ship. It has an extra outfit for everyone in it and a swimsuit for everyone. So that way, if our luggage gets detained or say it even gets lost, hopefully not, but we have an extra outfit and a swimsuit, and we'll be happy all week long. So we always put that in our carry-on. I have this little bag, which I don't know why I really pet it in my carry-on, but I have it in here. This has like our buka clips, some little magnets and things. It just fits nicely in our carry-on. We have these, I always put these in our carry-on, our bleach wipes, because when we get in our cabin, that is the first thing we want to do is wipe it down, and we don't want to wait for our checked luggage to get here to do that. We have our little medicine bag here, and like I told you before, we have ibuprofen, Tylenol, and Tums, and our vitamin C. Those are 4 bottles that we're bringing. I also have this little handy little kit here, which I have our vitamins in. I have some allergy medicine, Benadryl, and that kind of thing. So all of that's there. I also have a little flashlight in here for emergencies. We have our little wine opener, which actually, this just made me think of something. I need to take this out because I need to throw this in our checked luggage, boop, for the plane ride. And then we can put it back in here because that will not make it through security. I have my little seasick bands here just in case. Let's hope I don't need them. I don't normally need them. And a few cough drops. So that is the extent of our little bag here. I usually put some cold, I also have some cold medicine in there as well. I usually bring cold medicine just in case. This is just a little bag of actually some wet wipes for when we get off the ship in port. Sometimes we like to bring them. They come in handy. And some face wipes that I actually just stuck in here because these are Matthew's. His little tea tree face wipes. So I'm bringing those in there. So that is it. Now let me show you this really quick. I will show you this better right before we leave because it's not completely packed yet. This is the carry-on that slips over the handle of this, which I'm gonna love, my new carry-on. But I have like my sunglasses in here. I'm gonna have my makeup in here. I have my jewelry little case ready to go. And anything of value or important is in here, along with Jamie's Gardettos, our snacks. I usually just stick a few of these in there. I just stick them on the bag. These come in handy for when you're done, you know, and you want to fold the bags down, and it comes in handy for a lot of other things in the cabin as well. So I usually stick a few of those. We also have a little bag with some granola bars, fruit snacks and things that Matthew likes, along with a few other little tasty treats for the plane ride. I have my little contact solution and that kind of thing, and like I said, I'll put my makeup in here and probably throw a little hoodie jacket or something in here as well. And that is the carry-on. Oh, almost forgot something. This will be going right here in our carry-on too. Our little ghost, and we have not named him yet, but Saturday in the video we will reveal his name. So we will have his name written on, and we will reveal the winning name. Anyways, so there you go. That is kind of how we're organized, how we get packed up. And once again, we'll be back Saturday morning, and that will be day one, and we will have all this in here, and you'll see us ready to go for the final weigh-in, and hope we're under 50 pounds. We'll be back tomorrow with day 2 and a little more getting ready. Be hair day for me, nail day, all that stuff. So see you then. Happy cruising.